Okay, that should be fine.
Yes?
Are you staying up there? You're not sitting with us?
Okay, I'm gonna come.
Yeah. Yes, perfect. We're ready to go.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah. Do you want to sit
You do it
beside your
again.
brother?
Sorry, sorry, sorry. I'll let everyone in now.
Yes. Thank you.
Dames en heren, we gaan weer beginnen met de presentatie van Priya Srinivasan en Ranga Manishanka. De telefoons uit. Reken goed. Telefoons uit. Bank bij de bar. En ik moet u even zeggen. Deze kant. Ja. Hallo Sharon.
Kadang kutakati kutakata dikita tung tak kita dik kita tak kita dik kita tung kita nam kita rak ka dimi tak ka jonu tak ka dimi tak ka jonu tak ka dimi tak ka jonu tak ka tak kita tak ka dik kita tak ka tak kita tak ka dik kita tak ka tung kita tak ka nam kita tak ka dimi tak kita tak ka dimi dik kita tak ka dimi tak kita tak ka dimi dik kita tak ka dimi tung kita tak ka dimi nam kita rak ka dimi rak ka tak kita tak ka dimi rak ka dik kita tak ka dimi tak ka tak kita tak ka dimi tak ka dik kita rak ka dimi tak tung kita rak ka dimi tak ka nam kita tak.
Who does this belong to? I asked the guru.
This is Panchagati, the 5-part rhythm series. That was fun, wasn't it? And what are the 5 parts of the rhythm? 3 beats. What's this? 4 beats. 5, 7, and 9. You can respond. You don't have to be shy. Now, why do we have to learn this? Because rhythms are so important to Indian dance and music. And it really builds your rhythmic sensibility and gives you a sense of grounding, right? Gotta hit hard on the floor. So let's try it one more time. Make sure you stand tall and hit your feet strong on the floor, okay? Ready? Dhalang kutakati kutakata dikita tum ta kita dik kita ta kita dik kita tum kita nam kita 2 times slow. Dimmi ta ka jonu faster ta ka dimmi ta ka jonu ta ka dimmi. Excellent, very good. Ta ka ta kita second speed. 9, right? Stand up tall. Give me and hit hard but modulate. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you learn this from your guru? I asked her.
Actually, I introduced this as part of basic training for all of you. My teacher actually didn't teach it to me this way. But my guru, Swami Malay Rajaratnam, was an excellent singer and he created beautiful songs just for dance. And he also set music to several compositions for dance again. And actually there's one song that I'm very, very fond of. I think it's his masterpiece. It's the Dashavataram, a composition of the 16th century poet Annamacharya. Can you say Annamacharya? Annamacharya. Perfect, excellent. So now what is so special about this composition is that generally Indian dance is performed to the text. But here, instead of the text, he created rhythmic sequences and we told the stories to the rhythmic sequences. So would anybody like to see a sample of that? Okay, here we go, Rishi. What I did not tell you is that it's in a 5-beat cycle, which is very, very rare. And it's called Khanta Chaputari. And it were the incarnations of Vishnu. And what is this? What was he incarnated as? Anybody?
Fish.
Perfect. And do you happen to know the name of the fish in Sanskrit?
Matsya.
That's right. Wow, you guys are really smart. So I'm going to let you go today and see you back in a week. And what do you need to do in the meantime? Practice? Practice and more practice, right? Right? Okay, good. Namaste. See you soon.
It was 1995. I was in Orange County, California. You know, in Los Angeles. It was hot. I had come there, having just arrived from Melbourne, Australia. I had learned from a male guru. His name was Chandrabanu, and he had learned in the Kalakshetra style from Arya Lakshman. I was curious because this was the first time I encountered a female guru outside of India, and I wanted to know how was she going to teach her forms. After she did the Panchagati, I was thinking, do they also do the Natadavus like I did? The Te Yum Da Da Te Yum Da. Wait a minute, I should have started with the first one. I asked her, I was a bit scared because here I was trying to make an impression on this guru. I had never even met her before, and here I was already messing up. How was I going to make a good impression on this guru?
It's the same Natadava with the leg going out and in. Go on, continue.
She said very kindly. So I kept going. But I was very scared. It was hard because it reminded me of my training with my guru. Because when we all start our Natadavus and our Tatadavus, what do our gurus say to us? Where the hand goes, that's where your eyes should go. Where the hand goes, your head should slightly follow to make it a bit more graceful. And then don't forget your feet. Feet and strike. Aramundi! Who forgot to sit in Aramundi? I could hear all these voices going in my head, and I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to even continue writing in this form? Why don't you guys try it? Because I don't think you will understand how difficult it is. I can just see you looking at me, and I'm thinking, you don't have any idea how much labor goes into this. Try it. Tap your head like this. That's it, in rhythm. Keep the rhythm. Keep the rhythm. Yes, everybody. Now rub your stomach at the same time while you're doing that. Okay? Now that's still easy. Okay. Now you have to start using your eyes to go with it. Left to the center. Right to the center. Come on. Left, center, right, center. Left, center, right, center. Now footwork. Come on, people. I see dancers in the audience. You guys can do this. Right and left. Okay. Now some of you are getting the hang of it. So now we should go to the next beat so you know how hard it really is. Go, Ramya. Keep going. Keep going. Last beat. Hey, not bad. Very good over there. Very good. Well done. Okay, so you get the idea. So I moved on to the second nut. This time I'm doing it in the right order. I could see she was slightly pleased. So I moved on to the third nut. I said, do you do it the same way I do? She said, yes, except for the flip of the hand. It goes the other way. I just nodded my head. How did the flip go the other way, I was thinking. But I didn't say anything. I just kept going. I said, how about this? Should we go to the fifth? Because I kind of wanted to skip the fourth. It was too much to do the fourth. Let's just go on to the fifth one. She still said, yes, the fifth is the same as yours. And I remember thinking, God, my knees are hurting. It's really hard to go and do Aravu's after I've been sitting on the computer writing notes all this time. How am I going to keep going and trying to prove myself
That's not
to
what
keep
we
the
do
form?
next.
The sixth note Aravu was not right? What was she saying?
I do it the other way, starting at the top. You want to try that, Priya? There, and then down, and then, yeah.
This was not something that I could compute. The other way? I mean, Teyumtata always begins here. Come on, Kalachitra people. Is this true? How could we possibly begin here? It doesn't work. Teyumtata, not Teyumtata. Teyumtata. It's not going to work. I just wanted to move on because my teacher had been so strict that if I even deviated by 1 centimeter where my hand should be, he would start moving towards us. And that was it. Once he started his movement towards us, we would start moving backward. Trying to get away from him and still keep the rhythm going. It was not possible. It was very, very scary most of the time in the classroom. We never knew what was going to happen next. So I thought, let's just move on. I said, what about the eighth Nataravu? Do you do it the same way I do?
Well, that's not part of our Nataravu series. What is that?
What does she mean it's not part of a Nataravu series? What is she talking about? This is the eighth Nataravu. What else could there be?
What I do, and I teach my students, is the clock series. And this is how it goes.
What's a clock? What is
They
the clock?
yum. They yum.
She's talking about the
They
ushi.
yum.
That would she be calling it the
Yum.
clock? It's
They
not the
yum.
eighth Nataravu.
They yum.
But I smiled.
They
After all, it's our classroom.
yum. This is how I learned it from my guru, Dakshinamurti.
Did she say guru?
Yum.
I better go write that down.
He practiced actually the Tanjore style of Bharatanatyam. Yeah, he said the same thing. Sit down, sit down, sit down, more. And